Boom, you are watching news, your ultimate source for the hottest headlines. We're kicking things off with a massive shakeup at Borussia Dortmund as sporting director Sebastian Kehl exits. Then, we're heading to Russia, where a volunteer detachment is forming to bolster regional defense. But that's not all. Kehl's departure from Dortmund is part of a larger overhaul after a trophyless season, and we've got the inside scoop. Finally, we're diving deep into the details of Kehl's exit and the club's future. Stick around, you don't want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Sebastian Kehl is out at Borussia Dortmund. The club's sporting director has resigned with immediate effect, ending a long tenure that saw him transition from player to leadership. Kehl has been a fixture at Dortmund since 2002, first as a player and then in various leadership roles, eventually becoming sporting director in 2022. However, recent reports have highlighted growing tensions between Kehl and club management, particularly with director Lars Ricken exerting significant influence over his future. This sudden departure signals a major shift for the German club. Kehl himself stated, "Borussia Dortmund has been a big part of my life for many years, and I have a strong connection to the club. At the same time, we have jointly concluded that it is the right time to move on, both for the club and for me." Managing director Lars Ricken echoed this sentiment, adding, "Sebastian has made a huge impact on the club, and we are very grateful for his commitment." Fans and analysts are already buzzing about what this means for Dortmund's future squad and strategy. The club's performance this season, marked by a lack of trophies, has intensified scrutiny on its leadership. Don't go anywhere, because the fallout from this Dortmund shakeup is far from over. Plus, we're tracking significant developments in Russia's regional defense efforts. A new volunteer detachment, the BARS-Bryansk detachment, has begun forming in Russia's Bryansk region starting September 2024. This unit is being established as a regional popular militia. This development is part of Russia's ongoing efforts to bolster its regional defense capabilities, potentially drawing on local populations for support. The formation of such volunteer units often reflects a strategy to increase manpower and local engagement in security matters. Details regarding the specific roles, recruitment, and operational scope of the BARS-Bryansk detachment are expected to emerge as its formation progresses. Such initiatives are closely watched for their implications on regional stability and national defense strategies. This move comes amid broader geopolitical discussions and security concerns within the region. But the drama in European football isn't over yet. We're heading back to Dortmund to uncover the full story behind another major club exit. Sebastian Kehl is out as Borussia Dortmund's sporting director, a departure that's hitting the headlines as the club braces for a significant shakeup following a trophyless season. This isn't just a minor change, it's a major overhaul. Dortmund confirmed on Sunday that Kehl and the club mutually agreed to end their collaboration. This amicable decision with management marks the end of an era for the German club. Kehl, a former captain, had a distinguished career with Dortmund, winning Bundesliga titles in 2011 and 2012, before moving into leadership roles and eventually becoming sporting director in 2022. Managing director Lars Ricken stated, "The summer is the right time for a change. To allow both sides to prepare, we mutually agreed to an immediate termination of Sebastian's contract." He added, "Sebastian has made enormous contributions to our club." Carsten Kramer, the club's CEO, noted, "The departure of Sebastian Kehl naturally represents a significant change in our sporting leadership." Reports suggest internal disputes over responsibilities between Kehl and Ricken may have played a role, with Kehl's exit strengthening Ricken's position. This follows other recent departures, including midfielder Julian Brandt and the upcoming exits of Sally Erskine and Niklas Süle. The future of defender Nico Schlotterbeck also remains uncertain. Stay tuned as we break down the ripple effects of these massive changes at Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund is undergoing a major shakeup with sporting director Sebastian Kehl leaving the club with immediate effect after a disappointing trophyless season. This marks a significant shift in the club's leadership structure. Dortmund announced on Sunday that Kehl and the club had mutually agreed to part ways. Managing director Lars Ricken explained, "The summer is the right time for a change. To allow both sides to prepare, we mutually agreed to an immediate termination of Sebastian's contract." Ricken highlighted Kehl's significant contributions, stating, "Sebastian has made enormous contributions to our club." Kehl, a former captain who was instrumental in Dortmund's Bundesliga title wins in 2011 and 2012, transitioned into management in 2018 and was appointed sporting director in 2022. His departure comes amidst reports of internal friction with Ricken over overlapping responsibilities, suggesting Ricken's influence is growing. This move is part of a broader club restructuring, with other players like Julian Brandt, Sally Erskine, and Niklas Süle also departing. CEO Carsten Kramer acknowledged the significance of Kehl's exit, calling it a significant change in our sporting leadership. Kehl himself expressed his deep connection to the club, saying, "Dortmund, the incredible stadium, and the Südtribüne will always hold a special place in my heart." We're not done yet. We've got one more crucial update that could impact regional security. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw Sebastian Kehl exit Borussia Dortmund amidst a major club shakeup, a new volunteer detachment forming in Russia's Bryansk region, and further details on Dortmund's significant overhaul after a trophyless season. You've stayed informed with news, so now it's time to get involved. Make sure you're subscribed for more breaking news, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, leave a comment below with your thoughts on these stories, and follow us on all social media platforms for even more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.